John Black's journey on Days of Our Lives has been one of the most complex and dramatic stories in soap opera history. His life has been filled with mystery, love, betrayal, and redemption. Introduced in 1986, John has been portrayed by the talented Drake Hogestyn from the very beginning. Sadly, Hogestyn passed away in September 2024, leading the show to bid farewell to his beloved character. John Black first appeared as an unknown man wrapped in bandages, recovering from a major facial reconstruction surgery. With no memory of his past, he was initially known only as the Pawn. Over time, he adopted the name John Black after seeing it on a war memorial. His early days were filled with espionage, danger, and romance, especially his love for Dr. Marlena Evans. As he tried to uncover his true identity, he was mistakenly believed to be Roman Brady, Marlena's presumed dead husband. After living as Roman for some time and reuniting with Marlena, everything changed when the real Roman Brady returned. This shocking revelation left John searching for his true self once again. At one point, he was thought to be a member of the wealthy Alamein family, and later it was suspected that he was connected to the notorious Dimera family. Despite these shifting identities, John always remained determined to find out who he truly was. John's love life has been filled with ups and downs. After believing he was Roman, he had a relationship with Isabella Toscano, whom he eventually married. Unfortunately, Isabella tragically died of cancer shortly after giving birth to their son, Brady Black. As he grieved, his deep feelings for Marlena resurfaced, leading to a passionate affair that resulted in the birth of Belle. This revelation destroyed Marlena's marriage to Roman, and John was left feeling guilty. Seeking solace, he turned to Kristen Dimera, but their relationship was anything but stable. Kristen went to extreme lengths to keep John, including hiring a doppelganger named Susan Banks to take her place in marriage. Once John discovered her deception, their relationship ended. Eventually, John and Marlena reunited and married in 1999, but their happiness was interrupted when John was brainwashed by Stefano Dimera and manipulated into a brief affair with Hope Brady. John has faced numerous life-threatening situations over the years. When Marlena was accused of being the Salem stalker, John stood by her side, but she was seemingly killed in his arms. Deeply grieving, he became addicted to painkillers and sought comfort in a relationship with Kate Roberts. However, it was later revealed that Marlena and her victims were alive, and John ended things with Kate to reunite with Marlena. Another shocking moment came when John was shot by E.J. Dimera under Stefano's orders. He was left in a coma and later seemingly died after being hit by a car. However, he was secretly alive, once again under Stefano's control as a programmed assassin. It was during this time that John learned he was actually the son of Colin Brady and Santo Dimera, making him Stefano's half-brother. This discovery added another layer to his already complicated past. John eventually regained control of his life, but his true parentage remained a mystery. In 2014, he learned he was not actually Colin Brady's son. His past was rewritten once again when he discovered his real name was John Rob Chirks. He had been adopted by the Alameins and later brainwashed into serving Stefano's dark purposes. He also found out that his biological father, Timothy Robichaux, had been a villain named Yong Lee who manipulated John from behind the scenes. John ultimately faced and defeated his father in a dramatic showdown. After leaving the ISA, John started a private investigation firm called Black Patch with his longtime friend Steve Johnson. His adventures continued as he rescued Marlena from dangerous enemies, protected his family, and fought against old foes like Orpheus. Despite all these challenges, his love for Marlena remained the one constant in his life. John's story took another emotional turn when he was brainwashed once more by Konstantin Milanois, forcing him to relive his dark past as the Pawn. He struggled with guilt after learning he may be responsible for a woman's death under Konstantin's control. However, with Marlena's help, he was able to break free and reclaim his true self. So, as he continued to battle personal demons and external threats, John's story was tragically cut short when he mysteriously disappeared while visiting Greece. Marlena and Steve desperately searched for him, only to discover he had been taken captive. When he was finally rescued, John returned home, but his future remained uncertain. His absence weighed heavily on his loved ones, and his final fate left fans heartbroken. John Black's journey on Days of Our Lives has been one of the most unforgivable in the show's history. From being the pawn to becoming a loving husband, father, and hero, his story has captivated audiences for decades. Even after his departure, his legacy continues to live on in the hearts of those who loved him. John Black may be gone, but he will never be forgotten.